Hey Leo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 7th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Leo. At the heart of your reading, we have the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. Things really picking up the pace with a partner, or you guys might be, busy. A lot of activities together or for one another. The challenge being the Ace of Cups in reverse. You could be feeling overwhelmed, like you're too busy, like you don't have time to just do things that you love to do together. These could be like responsibilities or obligations that you have. Maybe life is just keeping you two very busy, so that's you can't sort of like offer each other the cup of love. Someone might feel stifled within the relationship because they're having to decline an outside person's offer of love. That's feeling less likely. Let's see how the rest of the reading shapes up. Your focus is the King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Something has you angry, Leo. You're really putting your foot down. I feel this like really pushing away. I think you're pushing your partner away. That's a bit confusing to me at the moment. This King of Wands in reverse feels like they start to feel overwhelmed, so they puff up their chest and get louder, start to project their frustration on their partner because they can't kind of handle what's going on or process it or modulate their own emotions. They don't want to admit that the pace is too much for them or that the busyness has them feeling overwhelmed. I feel like this is your person. We're focusing on the interplay between these two energies. So this might be your partner with their big sour energy, or it could be you. It really feels like Shadow Leo energy to me. And then the Knight of Swords is someone who is more rational, chooses their words very carefully, judiciously. They want to be effective with their communication. When the Knight of Swords is communicating with the King of Wands in reverse, I think they use their words sparingly. They know that someone in this state of mind or in this energy can fly off the handle very easily, wants to turn everything into a fight. But the Knight of Swords has a goal in mind that they are taking action toward. So whatever the Knight of Swords is trying to achieve, they're willing to engage with this person in this energy in order to make it to their goal. It could be to just nudge the King of Wands reversed toward more rationality. Calm, cool, collected. Or there might be like an external goal that the Knight of Swords is trying to work toward, and they have to somehow rally the King of Wands to their cause. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Wands. Either this is representative of the spark of passion that you and your person feel together, or it's a new idea inspiring one or both of you to act in a certain manner. You may have gotten inspired to go to some sort of a retreat, or have some sort of medical procedure, or see a doctor for something. Maybe you're going around to a lot of doctor's visits to figure out how to go about some healing that's necessary. Someone is getting very heated about all of this, and someone is trying to keep it all together. The crowning position is represented with the Four of Wands, which is some sort of a benchmark of success or achievement. So I think this is already something that you have in mind as what you're aiming for in this scenario. Spirit sees it as possible for you to achieve this, and in so doing, in hindsight, once you're past all this, it will represent sort of, that made it all worth it. I achieved that goal. In the context of someone needing medical care, and let me be clear, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not attempting to diagnose anything or suggest that anyone has an ailment. I'm expressing one way that this energy might be manifesting for some of you out there. And if it's the case that you or your partner needs medical care, you would already know it. This would already be something that you're going through. So let's say you and your partner are, like, you're trying to get your partner to get medical care for an illness or an ailment that they have. Going to lots of doctors, making lots of appointments. Partner gets frustrated, thinks that we should just stop doing all this. It's getting to be too much. It's really stressing them out. They're getting angry at you for trying to force them. They're getting angry at you for telling them to calm down. It's escalating. This Four of Wands could represent something like scheduling the surgery or getting a diagnosis, for example. That sort of a goal. Looks like you're going to get there. Let's see the near future. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever the outcome to this scenario, I think it resolves soon, and this is your, like, the aftermath. It's a bit like, oh, okay, well, here's how that changes things. We had our house and our mortgage, and we live in this city, and we're expecting to retire in X number of years and spend 2 years abroad, whatever, right? That's like that sort of a package deal, whatever that is for you in your life. That's what I'm seeing as represented by the Ten of Pentacles. But then as a result of the outcome of what you're going through right now, there's looking at that in a new light, reevaluating, saying, oh, here's how things are going to be different now that some circumstances have changed. Maybe someone's mobility changes and travel plans are altered or canceled. Maybe you need to put a ramp in or a stair escalator device. Again, I'm sorry, I'm not predicting anything specific for anyone. But I think there's at least one of you who sees that as like you already know that's the outcome that you're headed toward. And I think if that's for you or your partner, whoever it is that would be in that, no, it's your partner that's angry. Let's say in an extreme scenario, someone knows that they're going to be in a wheelchair from now on, then they're the one taking it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I feel like you are the cool-headed one, actually. I know I said that this is very Leo energy, but as I'm feeling more into the scenario, it feels like your partner is frustrated and you are cool-headed. So whether they're frustrated about the change to their lifestyle because your health is changing, or they're frustrated with being forced to face their own weakness or mortality because their health is changing. It's like they're the one having the angry response and you're the one sort of level-headed trying to rationally move through this. Okay, your surprise energy is the Hanged Man, which means that there's going to be something that makes all of this busyness and momentum stop and force you to really zero in and take a close look at something, study something. So in that healthcare example, it could be receiving the diagnosis, and then you read all the paperwork that you're given, the options for treatment, reading up on the internet, what other information can you find, asking people you know who have been through it, asking people online for their advice, people who have been through it. You know, it's that sort of like putting this under the microscope in an all-consuming but in a necessary and purposeful way. So I think whether this is healthcare related or otherwise for you, it's not going to have exactly the outcome that you're expecting, or the ramifications are going to come out of left field. You're going to be like, I had no idea that set of things to deal with was related to this condition, whatever. Eye-opening. It's less surprising because you're wanting this you're wanting to get to this. So you're anticipating it already, but as you dive in and analyze what you need to study, it's very eye-opening. So that's the surprising element. In the hopes and fears position, we have the Eight of Cups. you really hope that if you've been wanting to get away and planning something where you could explore a new area of life, you're hoping that whatever you're going through right now doesn't get in the way of that. If that's not the case for you, and that's not already what you were hoping to achieve, this sort of getting away and exploring, then this is saying you're hoping that that doesn't come up now, which tells me you were probably hopeful of things staying the same or building where you are, no one leaving. I hope I remain happy with the status quo. I hope my partner remains happy with the status quo. And then this would say, I'm afraid that someone is going to start feeling like there's nothing here for them anymore, and they have to get out and break free in order to feel better about life. That the status quo will start to feel like a jail sentence. And you're hoping that won't happen. Show me the end result that Leo is headed toward. We have the Page of Swords and the Seven of Cups. This is an important conversation that's going to be, it holds the potential for a major breakthrough between you and your partner. It's saying something that needs to be said, or just the representing having the conversation with the Page of Swords, and you combine that with the Seven of Cups, and it's like, let's talk about our options. We could do this, we could do that. It could look like this, it could look like that. And this is going to be like a collaborative conversation that drives both of your, not imagination, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like problem solving, or do you know the thing of like when you're just, you're holding an idea in your own mind and you're mulling it over, it can start to, well, I don't know. At least in my experience, sometimes you don't notice how ineffective you're being, or how much more effective you could be if you have a conversation with someone. And it's not so much about like, we need to communicate our feelings. It's more like you're going to develop a solution or a plan of attack because of this verbal expression of what you're both thinking and feeling. It's going to like have this collaborative, problem-solving, creative thinking effect where you're both going to start to feel better and more hopeful, more empowered, and heard and understood. So calmer. I think that's going to like bring the boiling point down for the King of Wands in reverse. There's a natural evolution toward that already. It's not necessarily something that you're going to have to concoct or orchestrate. Better word. Let me see what advice we have for you. Strength in reverse. Your person is feeling weak right now, and that is why they're feeling angry. Rather than acting like you have it all together and trying to lead by example with a cool, calm demeanor. Maybe showing them your struggle is the better course of action. Show your soft underbelly. Perhaps then they won't feel so alone in their desperation. It feels disarming in a way when I feel into the possibility of approaching them with this sort of an attitude. There are tears shed, there are embraces. It's like I'm scared too, but opening up more than that sort of energy. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a good day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.